So people been asking me different ways to move abroad, and I wanted to do a specific video about how to move abroad with your child, because people have been asking me the procedure or how to go about it, especially those who specifically want to move abroad and they are not in touch with their baby daddies, or the father of the child is not in the picture, or is not cooperative, to be precise. So I will talk from my case, and also I don't know the requirements, because requirements could sometimes vary according to the country you're moving in or moving to. But one thing is standard, the requirements, what you need to leave the country with a child. So there are two basic requirements. Number one, you need permission. You need to be permitted by the father of your child that you are leaving the country with the baby. So they need to see that on paper. Aside from the normal requirements, visa application procedure, be it if you're visiting, if you're going with family unification, or you're, whichever you are as a tourist. Okay, so if you are planning on relocating, like permanently or completely, or for a longer period of time, it also requires some work. And if you can get a consent letter or a consent signed form by the father of the child showing that he is allowing the child to live, then well and good. So I have listened to two scenarios where somebody says you can go and get the consent from, if the area chief, if you're from the village or from a location, and the area chief or the area locality writes a letter showing that the father or you as the mother has entirely been taking care of your child solely, then it's easier. You can take this letter stamped, you take to the children's department, and then from there they will write a letter showing you are the sole custodian, and in the picture they have not seen the father of the child. That is, if you can prove that the father of the child is not in the picture at all. Maybe he left before the baby was born, or his whereabouts are not known. Second procedure is when you have to go to the court. If the father cannot sign, you just have to get a court order showing that you are permitted to live. And that takes a longer duration, but is the safest, because the court will give you either custody, sole custody, full custody. It depends with the situation. So you have to get also a court order, or court order, and also you have to be permitted to live through the right way, legally. Another way is when you just get this one has worked for few people. I went through the court way. I did not want any other thing. I just wanted to do everything legit. So some people also tell me that there another way that has worked for them is when they had to talk to the father of the child if they're in good terms, and then the guy got their lawyer, and then he signed some papers that were notarized and stamped and taken to the embassy. But currently they are telling that it comes along with embassy, could write you an email asking you to tell the father of your child to appear. I just think that if it's a matter of children, you can talk to your partner or the father of the child to cooperate, and you can try to give him the bigger picture of the importance of moving with the child. The positive sides, they will always outweigh. In one or the other, if you go to the court, I believe an underage child, if you just use the right procedure, you have been there as a mother and you've been taking care of the child, and you don't have any mental issues, drug abuse or something, definitely you're going to win in the court and you're going to live with your child. So those three procedures. Now, something to be cautious about. People have been saying, what if I just scrap off the name of the dad from the birth certificate? It's impossible. But if you can do it and try to scrap off the name of the father and lie like he's not there, or just say he's dead, those who are preparing dead certificates for the people who are not dead, nowadays the embassy will do follow-up. And if you have also a baby daddy or the father of the child, somebody who knows about this, he might pin you down with it in future. You might lie throughout, and the good thing or the bad thing is that as you leave your country, you sign some papers and agreement in the contract agreeing that any false information you have given could incriminate you and would lead to your instant leaving the country, or your stay there or residence there is going to be cancelled with immediate effect. So if this guy learns that you left the country and he tries to imagine in his head how you could have left, and maybe you're not in good terms and it's the best opportunity he can use to get back at you, if he goes to the embassy and reports you, the embassy will follow up and he will appear. Now come to think of a dead man who has resurfaced because you wanted to live abroad and you just wanted to use any shortcut. Immediate effect, you will be deported. And when you are deported from one country, you can never come back. You will now stay in your country, and maybe you are trying to build your life together. So just think about it. Yeah, I know the court procedure, the right legal procedure, it takes longer, and there are other shortcuts people can take, but I think it's the best thing that you can ever do, because that's exactly the right way you can do. So the requirements, those who are asking about the requirements, what did you need to live with the country? That is the major requirement with the side of the kids that comes alongside the other. So aside from that, just go to that website, pick on the website. If you are moving to whichever country, if you're going to any European country, USA, Canada, just pick a country that you are living or you're moving to. Go to the website, download the form, the application form, whether you're going for a visit, you're going as a tourist, you are moving there as a spouse or family unification. Now inside that application form has all the requirements, because you will see as you sign in, and then you will book an appointment to go to the embassy, respective embassy, and as you go there, they will send you, come alongside with these things, you will need them. That is the simple procedure. So all requirements are inside there. Something else you can do, under their website page, always there is a name, there is a number, and then they always indicate hours. Mostly calling hours is always in the afternoons or morning, depends with the country. Call the embassy, okay, and state to them the state of your situation, okay, or write an email to them and indicate exactly. I remember when I wanted to move here, I said I want to go with, I don't know, I said I wanted to visit whatever, but when they responded with their email, they explained that if you're moving to Europe for more than 6 months and above, you are no longer going like with a student visa or visit or something. You have to apply for a residence permit, and when you get there, you are given the residence permit card and any other thing. They explain in the mail. So I'd just advise you, if you want to make your next move, do it the right way. Do inquiries. Asking around, people will mislead you, trust me. So the best way is just to do your inquiries through the embassy itself, through the website, or through the calls, and tell them I am moving, and alongside I'm moving with a child. What do you guys require? What are the fee requirements? What are the specific documents required? And don't forget to ask them in person for this particular year, how many documents do you need to be legalized or notarized? Which ones are a must? Because you don't want to be there on the appointment date and then they are telling you need to legalize your birth certificate. Go and legalize if you are a student. Go and legalize your school certificates. You have to go through. If you're a student, you have to first ensure you go to the Ministry of Education, legalize your papers. Start as early as possible, because I know with booking that appointment it takes longer. So in that duration that you're waiting, put everything in order. Try to call them as much as you can. Tell them I've done. It's easier for them than waiting for a whole 3 months appointment, and then at the gate they tell you don't have this. And even a simple application deficit, yeah, just one thing missing as part of the requirement, even if it's just legalized common thing, ensure that they will just omit your application. And something else, also ask them, if you're not in the country and you're applying for your baby, ensure that you ask them the right procedure to hand over power of attorney to somebody who will take care of your child's application. Because that one also, I saw it had lots of trouble where I just wrote power of attorney, everything. They said this one can be written by anybody, and we just don't want to do application for everyone. So go and notarize, go and legalize, notarize, because now you are a resident of Europe and now you have to do your notarization from there, stamp them, send it to Kenya, send us everything. It is real piece of work, but worth it if you follow the right procedure. Let me know something else that you'd want me to address in the next topic about relocation with either baby or you, and then I see you in the next one. And thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for the support, for those who are liking